Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. I appreciate the gentleman from North Carolina's earlier comments because it did actually make me think about why we're doing this bill. And like him, I grew up in a border town, a town in southern Ohio right across from Kentucky. It was about 4 miles to go to Kentucky across a bridge and about 60 miles to go to any real civilization in Ohio, and where there were stores and things. And it just made me think that for folks in those border towns that sometimes move between states, you know, essentially the way the laws are written state by state forces them to cancel a contract they might feel comfortable with because they move across state lines. I'm not sure that makes sense. And if we're going to provide flexibility for those folks, this bill makes sense to me. I understand other people might not like it, but it does make sense to me. And with regard to this amendment specifically, you know, I know there's a lot of quotes about a lot of things a lot of people said, but I think the thing that was telling to me is that the Federal Trade Commission did do a study on whether this practice made sense to consider these credit sales essentially and require an interest rate, and they decided it did not make sense. And to the folks who are talking about, you know, if you make 104 payments, your interest rate is X or Y. If you make 103 payments, you didn't buy it. So if you make 102 payments, you didn't buy it. Anything less than that, you didn't buy it. And so really, if you want to think about it a different way, you make 104 payments and they give it to you for free. So there is no interest rate appropriate here. It's about the payment that people want to get a product that they might need or feel like is important to them. And that's the way I look at it. I'm going to vote against the amendment and for the bill. I yield back the balance.
Gentleman yield, just for one clarification.
Gentleman yielded back. Does anyone, is there